sent from God above. You blessed me with your love from outer space. Oh, how good it feels to be next to you. Oh, how good it feels to be loved by you.
Thank you for joining me here today, and what a beautiful day it is, and welcome. And welcome to a response to Father Mike on the truth in the Eucharist. Now, Father Mike and viewers, I was called over 20 years ago to consecrate the Eucharist within the Catholic Church, and I had to become a theologian to try and understand why it was that God was calling me to consecrate the Eucharist, and the Church's teachings were prohibiting it. Now, Father Mike, you talk about the Eucharist and about people coming to Mass, and you say to the people, the faithful people, that not to come to Mass just to watch, but that you come to Mass to worship. Now, Father Mike, I took a little bit of offence to this, because when I'm hearing you talking like this, a piece of scripture comes into my mind. You know that piece of scripture where Jesus says in Matthew to take the log out of your own eye first before taking the speck out of your sisters and brothers? To not be hypocritical. Father Mike, I think that you should take the log out of your own eye. And I speak about that in relation to the church. You cannot just speak to the faithful people about what they are to do if you're not cleaning up your own backyard. In the church, whether you like it or not, you cannot separate yourself from it. When you come and say, worship God, is that what the church, the Catholic Church, is doing in its actions of sexual abuse and financial corruption? Is it really worshipping God, the sacredness of our beautiful God? And when we come to partake of the Eucharist, are you looking in the Catholic Church and saying, can the faithful people of God really trust that the hands that are consecrating the holies of the holiest is not defiled in some way? So if I was you, I think you should just try to understand how hard it is for the faithful people of God to retain their trust. They don't want to come to a church where, as Pope Benedict XVI said way back in 2005, filth has entered the church. Now, I have heard you say, Father Mike, when people have asked you to please comment on these particular issues, that you are only one person, you're just a priest. But that's not true, is it, Father Mike? Because you have over 1 million subscribers that listen to you and trust you. And they want to know, not just through your words when you say, oh yes, it's an abomination, it's shocking, this should never be happening, but through your actions. Father Mike, you are not called by God, because I know, because I'm a priest, also called to consecrate the Eucharist. You are not just called by God to pick up the Bible and preach. Any layperson can do that. No, you have been called to be a priest. And because of that, you are responsible for guiding. Now, if I was a woman priest in the church today, I know what I'd be doing. And this is what I'd be doing, viewers. I'd be picking up a placard. I'd be picking up a placard and I would be marching the streets to the Vatican. And that is what you can do, Father Mike, and all those clergy who truly believe that they want to clean the church up. And on those placards, you can put, we are the good shepherds. We will protect our flock. We will protect our lambs. We love and want to honour the sacredness of our God. And we want the people to trust us. That's what you could do. You could also have some type of vigil where you say to your viewers, on this particular day, at this particular time, for so many weeks, we are going to stop and we are going to pray to God. And we're going to pray the rosary to Mary. And we are going to ask God to please, please God, help this church. You could also do that with the clergy. From the cardinals, archbishops, bishops, priests, deacons. You could also organise something like that where they are doing something similar to the faithful people of God with you. I mean, you can do anything these days worldwide. You see, the faithful people of God need action. They need affirmation from those priests and those bishops and those cardinals and archbishops that truly do believe. Father Mike, this is how I feel you're preaching at the moment. You're saying to the faithful people of God, I am the shepherd. You are my sheep. You are my lambs. I will protect you. I will protect you from the wolves. The next morning you get up, and during the night, the wolves have come and they've taken some of the lambs. And you say to the rest of your flock, don't worry. I'm your good shepherd. I will protect you. It's all right. And the next morning, the shepherd gets up and the wolves have taken more of the lambs. And in the end, the sheep don't believe you anymore. They don't trust you. So they go over the hill to another shepherd who will protect them and protect their lambs, their children. Father Mike, the Catholic Church is in serious trouble, and you need to make sure that you inform your viewers of the latest documents, the latest canon changes, because they need to know and make up their own mind on a church that they want to enter, and not just watch, but to worship. And in his document 2022, Recognitum Librum, we see that he has amended Canon 695. Now in 1398, this deals with sexual abuse of minors. So now there is no instant dismissal like there used to be in this canon law. And also in Canon 1395, it is now the major superior who decides that dismissal is not completely necessary and that correction of the member, restitution of justice and reparation of scandal can be resolved sufficiently in another way. Now viewers, that is very disturbing. You really have to wonder, don't you, who holds the power in the Vatican? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.